Good evening to people in North America and good morning to people in Australia. This is Danish. We are in weekly chart review call and we would be discussing major indices of US and Australia and India as well. So starting with S&P 500 futures, um, we had a reversal this week again. We had a double bottom on daily. This was a clear W. And right now we are facing resistance at the neckline of 4170 to 75 range. That's the resistance at. And if we do the measured move right from here all the way to here, that's 123 points. And if we do a measure from here until here, it's like 150 points. So an average of 130 points upward target is what I anticipate once we cross this resistance band of 4170 to 76, 78-ish level. That would be a measured move target up. Weekly is showing higher highs, higher lows, even though this week's candle was a doji, but still it's forming higher lows compared to the previous week. So that's a good, and it's also looking like a bull pullback on a weekly, which is a good sign. Going to Nasdaq. And Nasdaq is showing reversal as well. This is actually a very strong doji on a weekly, which itself will act as a support going forward. This particular level, 134.05. You can see it only moved 18 points the whole week, whereas the ATR was pretty wide on Nasdaq. If we look at it on a daily chart, this is forming higher lows and higher highs. So again, this is forming a W. A measured move target on Nasdaq would be 1800 points here, 1871, and let's say here it would be so close to 1900 points, starting the neckline above the neckline of 13412. So above 13400-ish level, we are expecting to move up another 1900 points with this measured move. So Nasdaq is forming a bullish pattern as well. Quickly going to Russell. Russell is in the longest possible consolidation after 2020. And that's a very good place for option sellers. Let's see if daily is showing something different. Now daily is as forming a sideways pattern as well. I still anticipate it has a few more days or a couple more weeks to stay in this consolidation phase. But one more interesting thing about Russell is here on a monthly chart, like here it was forming a high base on a month. It's forming a high base on a month here, and monthly trends are really, really strong. And once it breaks out of high base out of monthly here, like here, once we break out of high base on monthly here, it's going to shoot up like this behavior we have seen in the late part of 2020. So Russell is just waiting to have a blast. Going to Dow Jones. So weekly here, Dow Jones is showing very similar behavior to S&P 500, forming higher lows and yet forming a red candle here. Perfect double bottom, just like ES. So On Dow Jones, let's see how much we have the potential to move up. 969 points on this way, and 1157. So close to 1,000 points above this neckline of 34,365-ish, 34,350-ish level if you would take it a little conservative outcome. So another 1,000 points up from this place is once we cross this neckline. It did try to breach it, but because of this resistance at 34,286, it was not able to cross on Friday. But this is also forming a bullish pattern right now. Going to its JO, that is ASX 200. This is just lagging behind the US market, so it needs some more time to get back into the bullish mode. Again, this is consolidating on weekly, just below the all-time high from 2020. So this is just waiting to cross this major barrier, 100% from last year's peak. Quickly going over to Nifty. Oh, Nifty is getting stronger. Nifty is trying to get back inside channel, and it already is having a closing within this channel from last year. So Nifty is trading strongly, but still feeling the resistance at 15,173, 15,267. So once we cross this level, Nifty will start going upwards again. So that's it for me today. You may unmute yourself and ask any questions that you may have.